Yeah, making mistakes, traders, making mistakes. Gonna get back today's green day. Just a reminder, nothing in this video is trading advice or signals or anything like that. If it sounds like I'm talking to you or giving you advice, I'm not. I'm just talking to myself, and you're getting to watch this video and listen in. All right, let's get on to today's video. Okay, here we are, May 6th, looking at my dashboard for Topstep in my Express Funded account, 150K Express Funded account. You can see that disaster right there. Almost blew my account because of casino trading. Got back on track, and then here we are. Basically, I think $370 is puts me back in the green on this account because of the trailing stop. I don't consider myself green until I'm making new highs in the account. The high was 510. Right now I'm sitting at 170. So I need to get above that to get back in the green. So hopefully we can do that today. I really hope so. We shall see. All right, traders, let's jump into it. Okay, looking at gold right now. Gold is setting up for a trade. I'm about to jump into gold long. Let's go ahead and jump into gold long. So I'm in gold long with one contract now. I'll add to my position down here if it retraces. Target 398.56, somewhere in that area. Only got about $300 at risk on this trade. Okay, here we go, gold. The pre-market high was 395. We're about to get there right now. Right here's pre-market high. I didn't wait for the retracement. I wanted to with that giant candle, but we're breaking out on the 30-minute candle and on the 5-minute candle above all the support resistance area. So I decided to just jump in. But I only did it with one contract. So I'll add if it wants to retrace down here. Looking for some follow through. My only concern is there's quite a bit of volume. We're about double average volume. There's a lot of volume in the overnight session as well. So are there any buyers left? That's something I have to worry about here. I'd like to start trailing my stop. If we can get some green candles closing here. Because of that huge volume. Yeah, gold's still pumping some big volume coming in. Lots of participation right now in gold. All right, come on, gold, you can do it. Okay, drop my stop in. All right, hit my target. If I got lucky, it would have boosted all the way through, and I would have been able to continue trailing. But I gotta play the statistics, traders. I keep wanting to stay in, do the FOMO thing. But I got to remind myself, you know, if gold wants to keep going up, that's for somebody else to make that money. That's not for me. My move took place already. And whatever happens after that's for somebody else. All good. You know, I got to look at my trade plan, look at my scaling ladders and say, if I just do what I'm supposed to be doing, I'm going to make $1 million this year trading. Is that good enough? Right? Is that good enough? And if the answer is yes, that's good enough, then I don't have to worry about whatever happens next. That's somebody else's money. If it's not good enough, then I need to go look at my trade plan and figure out how to get to where good enough is. What is good enough and how do I get there? Plan that, have a strategy for it, and then trade that thing. So I can't just stay in trades because I want the market to go up. I want it to go higher. You know, I can't do that. Look at this giant 30-minute candle right here. Insane. At some point, this is going to retrace down probably and make a wick. And then when the new 30-minute candle opens, it may retrace. A big fat red candle. Give back all my profits. And the market conditions change. And then I watched my green day go to a red day, right? That's what can happen. So anyway, gold trade is done for now. Let's take that off so I don't make that mistake. I make lots of mistakes trading and somehow I still make money. So we'll see if gold sets up again because it never came down and retraced, which is my go-to strategy with gold. I have a few of them. Looking for that retrace and then boost, and I jump in on the retrace. So if gold wants to give me a retrace later on with a nice move, then I'll jump in and take a second trade in gold. Hopefully we'll see that right here. Gold breaks out to the upside, retraces, gives me a chance to get in, and then breaks out, continues higher. And then we'll look for the Dow Jones to set up for a trade today as well, and we'll see what happens there. And hopefully we can keep the money we just made, that $500, and turn it into like a $2,000 day. All right, traders, we'll see you on the next trade. All right, we got a trade setting up here in the Dow Jones with the YM. Okay, I need to check my risk on this trade. So let me pull up my calculator. For one contract, $375. All right. All right, this confirms. I'll jump in with one contract long Dow Jones. Just worry that we're just retracing this red candle, this 30-minute red candle here, with a move that's going to continue going down. If that ends up happening, then I'll just reverse my trade to the downside. All right, so this volume is like 20 times average volume, but that's looking at the overnight session. But it is bigger volume in this candle than it did yesterday. Like yesterday's opening candle was much smaller, and it's more volume right now than the majority of yesterday in one candle to the long side. Are there any buyers left? Are we just retracing this 30-minute candle? Gonna wait here for retracement and then jump in potentially to this trade.
Order filled.
Okay, in the Dow Jones long, one contract. Still not too excited about this trade. I'm gonna start trailing my stop pretty aggressively here. Just because I'm looking at this red candle before it, the 30-minute candle over here in this left monitor. Didn't break above that. We're still in a downtrend. Like a lot of things say short here. Giant volume. Are there any buyers left? Probably shouldn't be in this trade. Actually, I know I shouldn't be in this trade. I don't have permission to be in this trade on my strategy. I'm missing permission. I shouldn't be in. All right, so that means I need to get out of this trade. I can get out right now and just take my 195 loss, or I can wait for it to touch green again and then pop out. Part of me says just take the loss. You're not supposed to be in the trade. Yeah, making mistakes, traders. Making mistakes. Gonna get back today's green day. Yeah, I keep telling myself you're not supposed to be in this trade, so might as well just get out. Keep the little bit of money you already made today. Don't give it away in this casino trade. But then I just stay in the trade like I have trader paralysis.
Order filled.
Okay, gonna get short. And yeah, we're gonna get short.
Order filled.
Okay, short right now in the Dow. And then if it wants to break below here and confirm, then I'll get back in. Here we go. All right, confirm. That's actually a good trade to be in right now. But if it retraces, I'll just take it out. I'll leave that one in profit. Got gold potentially setting up here. Let's see. Nope, not yet. Okay, recovering the loss I just had.
Order filled.
All right, recovered that loss. Whew. See, if I didn't take that first casino trade and I took that one, it would have been a nice day. I'd be up over $1,000 today already. So, yeah, it's just too bad. All right, I'm going to wait for the next trade to set up, and then we'll see what happens. We may have one more trade in the Dow today. We may have one more trade in gold. Let's see, how many trades do I have left that I'm allowed to take? I have 5 remaining. That includes scaling in and scaling out. So maybe 2 or 3 trades left. So make them good ones. All right, traders, we'll see what happens. All right, traders. So like right now, I feel like I want to get back in the Dow Jones trade for a hit on this target down here at 821. This candle closes in about a minute and a half. I can put my stop just above this. Wants to go green, jump out of that trade. Risk reward is almost 1-to-1. It's not really a casino trade because I could be in this trade right now. I do have a setup. I'm really tempted to get in, but then part of me is like, just wait for a better setup. Just wait for a better setup that happens. And if one doesn't happen, then take your $500 for the day and call it a green day. You know, don't be in a hurry just to get into a trade to make some money. And that's my struggle a lot of times is I'm sitting here looking at the computer and I'm like, man, I should be in this trade. I should be in this trade. And I constantly tell myself I should be in this trade. It's like, why should you be in this trade? Is it that shiny brand new bus? That's that money bus? Or is it the beat up bus you hope you can shake some change out of, you know? So right now I'm looking at the beat up bus I hope to shake some change out of. And I jump into this and then I blow all my my DLL on the beat up bus, and I should have just waited for the shiny money bus because it's coming and I just need to wait for it. And for some reason it doesn't come today, it will come tomorrow. And that's my biggest struggle, traders, is not jumping in. And then what happens is I don't jump into this trade. Then I see it come all the way down through here, and I say, man, see, I knew I should have took that trade. Why didn't I take it? I knew I should have took it. So next time that I see this thing happen, then I jump in, because last time I remember that I didn't do it and I could have made money. So the next time it happens, I'm going to jump into it, and that's going to be a big fat loser. And then I'm going to get into a cycle of sitting out. Oh, I'm not going to do it this time. Last time I was a loser. I lost all my money. I'm going to wait. And then I see all these winners happen. And I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And then I jump in, and that one's the loser. So I lose my money. And then I don't want to get back in. And then I find myself only trading on the losers, where if I just took every single one of them, maybe the winners and losers wash themselves out and I make a little profit on the end. But because I'm taking casino trades, I get scared to take another casino trade, and I miss winners. And casino trade for me is discretionary trading. If I don't have a statistical reason for the trade with an exact target and stop, then it's discretionary and it's a casino trade. So I find a lot of times those casino trades, they have an interesting play where I don't take them after I take a beating because I'm afraid, and then I get confident seeing them play out, and then I get in, and that seems to be the exact time that it's a losing trade again. Whereas if I'm going to casino trade, just take every single one of them, maybe I get lucky, casino lucky, and it washes out. Or just wait for my shiny bus, my statistical proven statistical probability trades that have defined entries, exits, targets, all of that, and just take those only. And you can see right now, if had I jumped into this trade, I would be getting stressed out right now with the potential loser on my hands, right? Maybe even moving my stop until I hit my DLL, and just self-destructing potentially. So I still think the Dow looks like it's going down, but just because I think it's going down, it's like, why? Because you think it's going down, it's going to go down? Because you want it to go down, it's going to go down? No, wait for the shiny bus and then trade. If it doesn't come today, wait till tomorrow. All right, so I just want to give you a little insight of what's in my brain, my struggles when I'm looking at the charts. Okay, back here with the YM. All right, back here with the YM. Probably get in long here, actually. There's a very high probability setup taking place. Let's remove that. Good thing I didn't get FOMO'd in there. Let's see here. So I'm going to put my order in. Right click, buy, stop market, stop buy 1.
Order filled.
In the trade. Okay, let's go YM. High probability trade for right here. Let's do it. All right, this kind of nice move up. All right, let's go ahead and take that. Move my stop to break even plus a couple dollars. Won't be a red trade anymore. Let's see if we can capture this. We're basically hit the target. All right, I'll take it off. Basically hit the target. I'll leave like 20 bucks on the table there. I'll take that off. And if I want to get back in on the break of this for a casino trade, I could, because my probabilities only had me going to that line. We hit that line. I didn't take the trade off the table at that line, but I got close enough to it, just a few dollars off. So I leave like maybe 20 or 30 bucks on the table. So that'll put me at $845 in the day, and I'll be pretty much done with the Dow Jones unless something amazing sets up. Still waiting on gold to give me that shiny bus setup, but it just hasn't happened yet. All right, will it back up? So we had a support area here. I'm looking for it to back up, tag that support area, retrace that candle by half, and then roll over to the downside if I'm going to get in the trade. And if it goes without me, it goes without me. I'll wait for the next one.
Order filled.
Okay, in the trade short. So if this is a loser, I'll at least have a green day. Okay, I'm going to lock in break even plus a couple bucks. If this wants to come back up, gold might be going up just because there's a lot of news going on right now. And one word could really swing things quick. So we're not in normal market conditions at this exact moment because the market is reacting to news at the moment. All right,
Order
we'll take
filled.
that. All right, so $30. We'll take that $30. Got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Order filled.
Short gold, 1 contract. Okay, gonna drop my stop here in a second. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Will it give it to me or not? Come on, let's go gold. Little push. Just a scalp. Scalp with a potential bigger move if it wants a spike. Come on. Gold's getting stuck right at the bottom. Just looking for it to do a little tree shake here. Just not wanting to do it. I'm going to take my trade. Okay, there we go. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Order
That's what we're looking
filled.
for, that little tree shake. Now let's see if it wants to keep going down, but that's all good. Backed me up, got me out. I think I got 2 trades left on the day. This helps me prevent from over trading. Got 2 trades. All right, so here we're at $1,039 in the day so far, bringing my account to $1,205. And I think that's going to go ahead and do it for today. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, lock myself out, and call it a day. Take my $1,000. Let's go look at the stats. I do want to keep trading, traders. FOMO's kicking in, but I'm going to lock myself out here in a second. All right, so now we're looking at $1,205. My average win is bigger than my average loser, so trying to keep those numbers that way. Win rate 53%. Casino trading did not help that at all, but nice graph back in the green on the account, but still not really green, right? Tomorrow I'm starting off the same way I started it on day 1 because of the trailing stop. So I can't get too excited about that. All right, so now I'm just going to keep going down. For those of you who look at like stats, you can pause it if you want. Still my average winning is bigger than my average losing. Best day is still better than worst day. So stats are all in the right spot still, even with casino trading. And there we go with $1,000 on today. And then we'll go back to last month. And you can see all the green days with the red days. So looking good. Slowly adding up those green qualifying days with Topstep, because with Topstep you need $200 or more per day to be a qualifying day. Once I get 30 of those, I can do a full withdrawal from my account. And the nice thing is those carry over to my live account. So if I can rack them all up here, that would be great. Get into the live account and go from there. And if for some reason Topstep moves me over to a live account before I want to be in a live account, then I can just close it and take 100% of my money out because I've had 30 green days. So that's an option if I want to do that. If they move me over with like $10,000 in my account or something small like that and I don't like it, I'll just bounce and start over and do it that way. But if they'll let me stay till I got 50,000 move over to my live account, then I'll be in a good spot. 100,000 would be ideal, but at least 50,000 is where I want to be. All right, here we go. There's the stats. All right, everybody, I'm going to go ahead and use the nice lockout button, except I'm not doing it here. I could do this. It's just going to lock me out for the day. I don't want to be locked out for the day. I want to be locked out till tomorrow. So I'm going over to settings, set lockout, custom, because I don't want to be tempted to trade tonight. And then I'm going to put in right here the time. So I want to be locked out till 7:45 in the morning is fine. Yes, it's 20 hours of lockout. Yes, lock me out. And done. So now I'm locked out. So, part of me is like, don't do it. What if something big happens in the market today? Now you're not going to be able to take advantage of it. The market just starts crashing, bombs start dropping somewhere, or whatever it might be, right? But I know how I am. I know my personality. My personality needs to be locked out. And that's one reason why I'm trading with Topstep X, because I have that opportunity to do that. So now I'm locked out. Good to go. All right, traders. See you on the next video.